tribe of my loyal subscribers.
I have zero. Sadly.
You got to work on your SEO, your search engine optimization.
I don't know what that is. What am I supposed to do?
That's how you get famous on Google. You got to work their algorithm.
I'm already famous. I don't need to be any more.
All right.
Because you know the whole thing with Borp is like, I literally, the only reason I'm on the internet is because of Borp.
Yeah.
Like,
all right.
Everything else has to do with anything, but you know.
Yep. It is 5:35 right now, so we're gonna get started.
Woohoo!
And I think I might see one new name. I'm not sure, but I'll do my intro anyway. So I am Brent. I'm a physical therapist and a certified strength and conditioning specialist. I do a lot of work with adaptive athletes, so people with disabilities, particularly in adaptive CrossFit, adaptive rock climbing. And in this time when we've been sheltering in place, I figured I might as well start an online workout class because I was already thinking about doing something like this anyways. And so this is a way for everyone to get involved. You don't necessarily have to have a disability to participate in this class. My goal is to actually create a class where everyone can participate alongside each other, and we can have modifications, scalings of exercises, so that we can get everyone doing a solid workout and promote more fitness in our communities. So with that said, does anyone have any aches or sorenesses I should be aware of? Nope, I see some head shaking, so that's good. Remember, at any point during any of these workouts, if something doesn't feel great, make sure that you slow down what you're doing. Maybe take a rest break, maybe lighten the load of whatever you're doing. Try to modify the exercises so that you're not feeling any undue discomfort, and that what you're actually getting is a good workout. Good. So today's workout is going to be an upper body focus workout, more on the shoulders and upper back emphasis. So we're going to do our typical warm up. We're going to practice our 5 exercises that we're going to do in our circuit. And we're going to go for 4 or 5 rounds of this circuit here. We're going to spend a minute at each station. And some of these exercises are single-sided. So for those exercises, we'll do 30 seconds on each arm. So on the workout today, we have W's. That's going to be a good exercise for strengthening and activating the muscles that are responsible for keeping your shoulder very stable. Halos, also an overhead activity. Going to work those stabilizer muscles even more so. Try to get the muscles around your shoulder blade to kick in really well. We're going to do a variation of rows. I'm calling a bent over alternating offset rows. And we'll talk about that variation when we get to it on the practice round. We're going to do some single arm overhead presses, which is a standard exercise. We do those all the time, love them. And we're going to do some prone military presses. I know people love this one. And we're going to have fun with it and really work on, again, getting your upper back to kick in really strong with that exercise. We have a variation for people who don't feel comfortable or it's impractical to get onto the ground, doing this from a chair with your hands supporting you either in your lap or on a table. All right, so let's get started with our warm-up. If you're going to be performing this workout in seated, start in the sitting. And if you're going to be standing, start in standing. All right, so pull up a chair, stand up tall. And let's first start by focusing on your breathing. Take a big inhale, and then a slow exhale. I just remembered I should mute you guys. All right, and keep up with that steady breath. Think about taking a smooth but large inhale, especially coming from your belly. And then let it go. Keep breathing. It's Wednesday, usually not people's favorite day of the week. If you've been working all day, you might feel a little bit stressed from work. During these times, it's also a little extra stressful, especially with all the uncertainty that's out there. So it can be good to take a moment to just slow yourself down, regather yourself, focusing on your breathing. And as you exhale, think about just letting your shoulders and your arms come limp, relax. Let them drop by your sides or rest in your lap. Slowly, take your head to one side, trying to touch your ear to your shoulder, and then going to the other side. Work on gently opening up the side away from which you're stretching or from which you're leaning your head. And then alternate the sides, going back and forth. And let's start with some neck rolls, rolling around, big circles. Trying to draw the biggest circle with your nose that you can. Bring your nose all the way down to the ground. Reach your nose as far out to one side as you can. And then stick your nose up at the ceiling and really poke it at the ceiling as best as you can. And then come around the other side again, sticking your nose out as far as you can. Really opening up the side of your neck. Working out, opening up the back of your neck. And then reverse your shoulder, your neck circle. Going around. Keep working on trying to poke your nose as far as it can in each direction. Trying to poke your nose down to the ground. Poking your nose out to the side. Poking your nose up at the ceiling. Creating that lift. Poking your nose out to the other side. One more round. Good. All right. Shake out your shoulders a little bit. Roll out your neck. Create a little bit of a twist in your body. Kind of like you're a worm and you're squirming around on the ground. Good. All right. Shake out your arms, flap them like a chicken. Good. Bring your arms out overhead. I don't know why. And then bring your arms across the body like you're trying to touch your toes. And then bring your arms out to the side wide. Bring your hands to your toes, crisscrossing them. Going out in a Y, crisscrossing your arms to get to your feet. Going back and forth. Make sure you're alternating your arms as you crisscross them when you're reaching down. This movement should be easeful. If you're in standing, it should look like this. Bending forward, and then coming up, extend as far back as you can. Crisscrossing, back, extend as far as you can.
And remember not to crank too much where it hurts.
Exactly. Only go as far as your body wants you to go right now. Ease into the motion. Good. And next, we're going to start to add in a little bit of twist when you're standing. We're going to fling your arms around your body. Just like so. Give yourself a little slap. As you come around, let those arms be like little whips. If you're in seated, just giving yourself that little twist. Whoops. And I got a backrest here. I'm going to try not to smack the backrest too hard. Work on getting that twist out of your torso. Good. Take your arms up in a big circle. Coming around the back. Large diameter arm circles, as large as you can make them. But if you only have this amount of range of motion, that's fine. If you have a small range of motion, just go as far as you can. But if you have a large range of motion, use it. Really expand the front of your chest, open wide through your fingertips. There we go. Keep breathing. As your arms come up, think about inhaling. And then as your arms come down, exhale. Good. And now reverse that arm circle, coming around up the back. And then exhaling as you come around the front. Standing, it'll look like so. Big arm circles, or small arm circles, whatever you have available to you. Couple more circles. Good, and next let's add in some jumping jacks, straight out to the side. Add a little hop, feet coming apart and back together, or just staying stationary. Right. If you're doing the stationary version, make sure you bring your arms forcefully down to your side. Give your hips a little bit of a smack. Don't hurt yourself though. Don't smack yourself too hard. But get that little bit of quick motion, a little snapping of your arms down. Good. And then we're going to do some what I call star jacks. You're going to come out onto one leg, to the side, balance, to the side, balance, to the side, balance. Just like so. If you're in sitting, you're just coming out to the side, reaching your arms out to each direction. Good. Keep going. Kick that leg out to the side. If balance is a little precarious on one side, you can always put one arm down on a stable surface when you're on that precarious leg. And keep going. Work on opening up the hips a little bit. Good. All right. Split jacks. Across the front. Arms are switching to the front. Or sorry, legs are switching front and back. Arms are coming across the front and back. It's a little hot. You can also just do simple back slappers. Alternating the top arm. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. How are people feeling? Got your heart rate up a little bit? All right.
You should
Excellent.
really you should really have a sidekick.
I do need a sidekick.
Yay!
Ian, let's recruit you as my sidekick.
Yay! Sidekick.
Okay.
I like being the sidekick. It's so much fun.
All right. We got to get you a cap and a cape.
I got both of those.
All right. Well, you should wear them next time. All right. So we're going to go into our practice round here. So I'm going to mute you guys again. I'm going to talk through the W's, and then we're going to review. We're going to go through each exercise one at a time. So for our W's, you're going to want a moderate to light weight for these. Should bring this camera down so you can see better. And so if you have little dumbbells or some lighter books, here I have some 3-pounders. This will work for you. What we're going to do, if you're in standing, you're going to be taking your arms to the front. You're going to start in a little diamond shape, and then you're going to open up into this W pattern. So we're going to start in the diamond, and then go to W. The key thing here is your elbows are going to be constantly at a 90-degree bend the entire time. And what that does is it creates a rotation through your shoulder, which helps to strengthen and activate your rotator cuff, just like that. You should feel a squeeze on the backside of your shoulder and between your shoulder blades as you're doing this. If you're in seated, much the same as people are in standing. You're going to start in a diamond, finish in a W. Diamond to W, diamond to W. Just like so. Keep that 90-degree bend in your elbows. Focus on a smooth, controlled movement. And you should be feeling this on the backside of your shoulder blade and between your shoulders. Good. Select the weight that you're going to be able to do for a minute at a time, because as we go through this workout, you will start to fatigue. Good. All right. Any questions on the W's? No? Feel good? Ready to move on to the next one?
If you do fatigue, take a break. Don't push yourself to where you're too tired.
Yep. Good advice, Ian. All right, next one. We're going to go into the halos. So for the halos, you might want something a little bit heavier. So in this case, I have a backpack. I filled it up with some books. What we're going to do with the halo, we're going to take your backpack, and we're going to lift it around your head in a circular motion, coming from the front, and then we're going to alternate sides, just like so. Key thing, though, is the bag is going around my head, and my head stays still. Think about drawing a big circle with the bag around your head. So if your head is moving around, if you're poking it forward or moving it back to get out of the way of the bag, you want to try to work on getting the bag to move in a larger circumference to accommodate for your head. Now, if the straps are getting in the way, that's a different issue. What you can do is just flip the bag over to the other side so the straps don't hit you in the face. Good. Practice that going both directions. Seated athletes, it's going to be the same thing. Halo motion going around and alternating. Good. So that's the halo. All right, I see people practicing the halos. All right, any questions on the halo?
Yeah, question.
Yeah.
What if you have only one good and, well, it's kind of tough doing.
So that is a good question. So the alternative, you'll probably want to use a lighter load. So here I got the dumbbell, and you can work rotating around to the front and back. Just like so. Does that make sense? Yeah. And actually, that gets into a variation. Have you ever seen Indian clubs? Anywho, if you haven't seen Indian clubs, they're a really cool workout tool. And this is actually a movement that people do with Indian clubs with one arm.
Huh.
Yeah, it's basically a halo. All right. So, you think that'll work, Pavel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it really helps if you're holding a dumbbell. That way you can really visualize and feel the movement.
Okay.
All right. Next one is going to be the bent over alternating offset row. So that's a mouthful, but the movement is actually fairly simple. Let's get into that. So what we're going to do, we're going to be in a bent over position. Make sure your straps are as tight as they can be on your backpack if you're using a backpack. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab your bag by the handles. And when you're in the bent over position, you're not going to pull but to one side as high as you can. Pull to one side and alternate. Good. From the side, you're in this hip hinge position. Your back is flat the entire time. Pulling to one side and back down. Pulling to one side and back down. If for whatever reason you're using dumbbells, you can grab hold of your dumbbell and then just do the same thing. You're holding the dumbbell by the bells. Good. Whatever implement you're using, you can be doing the same movement. Seated athletes, you're simply going to hinge forward in your chair. And then you're going to pull up but out to one side, put it down, pull up but out to one side. And that's the alternating offset row. Good. Pavel, I know you asked about the halo too. So it would be just pulling to one side, and then when you alternate, pull it across your body. That's going to be the movement of your working arm, coming across like so. All right. Any questions on the bent over alternating offset row? We good on that one? All right, I see thumbs up. So let's move on to our single arm overhead press. So one of our classics, a good staple in our workout programs. We're going to take our heavy weight, in my case it's a backpack. We're going to hold it in a front rack position. So you want your elbow to be pushing forward the entire time. And then push it, the bag or the weight, over your head, maintaining your elbow pointing forward. Good. From a side view, my elbow's pointing forward. I finish, my elbow points forward. We push in this way because it optimizes the mechanics through your shoulder. It helps to open up space for structures to move and reduces the likelihood of anything getting pinched on or with having put increased pressure on it. So make sure that you practice both sides. Find the weight that you feel you're going to be able to do with good form for a minute. All right. All right. Everyone get a chance to practice that single arm overhead press? Good. See thumbs up. All right. Let's move on to our last one, the prone military press. So for the prone military press, we're going to be on the ground for most of us. From the ground, you're going to start lying face down. And from here, you're going to pick your face and your arms off the floor. Your forearm should be parallel to the ground. And then from here, you're going to press your arms out overhead. Keep looking at the ground. Think like you're trying to touch your thumbs together. And then bring your arms back down and then down to the ground. Lift your face and your arms up off the ground. Reach your hands over your head while you're facing the ground still. Bring your hands back to that original lifted position right by your side. And then lower your face and your arms back to the ground. You can add a little bit of light weight to this. Key thing is lightweight. Even 2 pounds is going to feel substantially harder with this prone military press. And what we're working on are those muscles between your shoulder blades and the back of your shoulder. Kick them in very strongly to resist gravity in this position. All right, for our seated athletes who may not necessarily have an easy time getting down to the ground, what we can do is have a desk or a table in front. And from here, you can lean forward or put your hands in your lap, whichever you have available to you. And then what you're going to do is you can take your arm up at this angle here where your forearm is parallel to the floor. And then you're going to reach it out straight across or away from you, like you're pressing overhead. And then bring that arm back down. To add a little bit of load is fine. So from here, I bring my arm up. So my forearm is parallel to the ground. And then I'm going to reach my arm out overhead, keeping my forearm parallel, and then bring it back in, and then lower back down. And then you would alternate sides. So it would end up looking like this. Leaning forward, up, reach, back, and then down. Then do the other side. Elbow comes up, forearms parallel. Reach out overhead. Bring the arm back to that original lifted position. And then bring your hand back down to your lap, alternating sides. All right? Any questions on the prone military press? We good? All right, good, good, good. So, without further ado then, let's get in position. Let's grab hold of those moderate to light weights. We'll get ready for your W's. All right, grab your stuff. I'm gonna pull up my timer. All right, timer's up. You have your weights. Let's get in position. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go with the W's. So we're starting in an upright position, starting a diamond. Open up your arms into the W, just like so. And it's a pure rotation. Elbows stay bent at a 90-degree angle, and your finishing position should look like a W. Good. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Maintain a nice steady work rate. 30 seconds into it. Keep breathing. This is effectively going to be a prolonged warm-up from when we start doing overhead. Good. Keep going. Less than 15 seconds. 10 seconds. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Halos. Grab a slightly heavier object if you were going to use that for the halo. And let's lift it up. And then bring that weight all the way around your head. And then reverse, alternating the direction. Switching sides. Remember, your head should stay pretty stationary the entire time. You are moving the bag around your head, not your head around the bag. Good. Maintain a nice steady rhythm. Keep it going. Keep moving. Focus on smooth, controlled movement. You'll definitely feel this one in your shoulders. All over your shoulders, the whole thing. Keep breathing. 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to that bent over, alternating offset row. Going into that bent over position. Pull to one side, back down, pull to the other side. Alternating the side of your pull, going back and forth. Pull high, pull all the way to your hip. And alternate, hip to hip. Keep it going. Make sure you keep your back flat while you're pulling. If you're in the chair, same thing. Pulling from hip to hip. Try to make sure that you maintain that flat back orientation as best as possible. Pulling from hip to hip. Challenge your core to keep yourself upright and stable so that your arms are doing all this work on the bag. The bag's not doing any work on you. Good, keep it going, keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Transition to that single arm overhead press. Now pick one side and press. Keep going, elbows in front. We're gonna transition at 30 seconds here. Keep pressing. Try to keep yourself as upright as possible. Try to avoid shifting to one side or the other. Keep it going, 10 seconds left on this side. Keep pressing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Come into that front rack position and press up overhead. Keep your elbow pointed forward as best as you can. Sometimes it can be hard to keep your elbow pointed forward for a variety of reasons. Sometimes you're just stiff and it's hard to get into that position. Sometimes you have muscles that are maybe weak or underdeveloped and maybe aren't quite ready to support you in that position. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Let's transition down to the floor. If you're going to the ground for the pro military press. All right. Once you're on the ground, let's get lifting. Lift your face off the ground and then reach out, touch your fingers, your thumbs, and then back down. Lift up off the ground, reach, and then back down. Make sure that you keep your face looking down at the ground. Lift up, reach, and then back down. Keep your forearm parallel to the ground.
You also want to make sure you keep breathing.
Yep, good one.
Steady breath.
Good call, Ian. Breathing is key. If you can't breathe, you won't survive. All right, if you're in seated, hinging forward, elbows up high, keep your forearm parallel to the ground, and then reach out as far as you can, and then bring it back in. Make sure you maintain this hip hinged position. That starts to get you more into that military type press position, which then is going to work the key scapular stabilizers in the overhead press. All right, and done. That's round 1. All right. And meet you guys. How are people doing after round 1? Good. I see Deb is turning on the fan. It's getting hot in the office. All right.
Somebody's doing this in the office?
Yeah.
So,
Office workout.
Brent, for that last single arm in the chair, if you're just doing it in the chair, each round is just one side?
Oh, you're supposed to be alternating it. I didn't say that when we were in the workout.
Oh. Okay.
You got really strong on one side that round.
Yes.
Good job.
All right. Good. So let's get into.
Quick question. Sorry, for the halos. Are you supposed to be like doing the halo in one direction and then immediately the opposite direction?
Yes, alternating.
Okay.
All right. Very good. We good? Ready for round 2?
Yep.
All right. Let's do it. Get in position. Grab your weights for your W's. Let's get started. All right. Unmute my audio. Mute your audio. There we go. All right. Let's get started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. W's. Leaning forward. Going from a diamond to a W. Diamond to W. Good. Think about opening up the front of your chest and engaging those muscles behind your shoulder, or in the back of your shoulder and between your shoulder blades. Get that squeeze. And if you think about it, what this is doing is it's opening you up away from the positions that we tend to get caught in during the day. If we're working in a computer, this is the position that we're typically in. We're working on opening up in the opposite direction, getting strong there. Keep going, keep breathing. Keep it up, you're almost there. 15 seconds left. Good. Keep that squeeze, keep your elbows bent at 90 degrees. Finish in that W. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Halos. If you're just using 2 dumbbells, just go around, bring those dumbbells around your head, and then alternate sides. Make sure you move the weight around your head, not your head around the weight. If you're doing one arm, alternate sides, going back and forth. This is that Indian club swing I was talking about earlier, which is basically a single arm halo. Good, keep going, keep breathing. Keep up that alternating movement. We're past halfway there. Woo. That guy's gonna come open and fall. All the books are gonna fall on my head. Keep going. Make sure you keep yourself as upright as possible. Good. Almost there, 10 seconds. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition over to the bent over alternating offset row. Hinging forward, pull to your hips and back down. Pull to your hips and back down. Alternating sides. Good. Keep it up. Keep going. Make sure you maintain this flatness in your spine. It's a nice, neutral, engaged core. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. Halfway there. Seated athletes, much the same. Keep that flat back. Pull to your hip. Bring it back to the front. Pull to the other hip. Going side to side. What this does is it also helps to train your obliques here a little bit more. We're starting to pull to one side. You have to stabilize on that side a little bit more. Good. Keep it up. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Almost there, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition to your single arm overhead press. Elbow in front. And push up overhead. Good continuous movement. Good continuous breathing. Keep going. Keep that elbow pointing in front as best as you can. Good. Almost there, you guys. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. All right. Come back into that front rack. And then press overhead. Work on developing the pressing motion of your shoulders. Keep going. Keep breathing.
Don't forget, if you guys need a break, take a break. Don't push yourselves.
Keep moving. Focus on keeping your torso as upright as possible. Try to avoid shifting to one side or the other. Work those abdominals. 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition over to that prone military press. And yeah, Beth, what I meant to say earlier was if you're doing this in seated, you should be alternating. So bring the arm up, then press out over your head, and then back down. Lift, arm up, forearms parallel to the ground. Reach out overhead and back down. Alternating. Arm comes up off your lap. Reach, and then back down. Reach, and then back down. And keep working that way. What this does is the motion is very similar to your overhead press, but because we've changed your orientation to gravity, you now have to resist gravity in a way that's going to force the muscles around your shoulder blade to engage even harder. Good. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Keep alternating. Good. Almost there. Keep going. Maintain a nice, smooth breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. That's round 2. All right. Good. How are people feeling? I see some yoga going on over there.
Very, very good.
Good. All right. Does anyone need any more time with transitions, or are transitions pretty simple? Good.
Today I
Pretty
felt like
simple.
they're pretty simple.
Yeah. All right. So grab a quick swig of water, and then we'll get ready for round 3. All righty. Grab your moderate to light weights, and let's get in position for those W's. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's open it up. Ooh, I need to hit that button to mute you guys. Keep going. Work on engaging those muscles of your upper back. Good. Get that squeeze. Keep working. Starting your diamond and then your W. Keep your elbows bent at a 90 degree. You should still be feeling this in the back side of your shoulder and also between your shoulder blades. If you're working just one arm at a time, that's fine too. Work whatever you got. Keep going. Keep breathing. Almost there. Keep up that steady work rate. Less than 20 seconds left. Keep it going. Good. Good. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Are you guys having issues hearing me? No? Okay. Pavel, what were you trying to say? Pavel, were you trying to ask me a question? Huh. Is it just you that can't hear me then? All right. I'm going to send Pavel a note real quick. All right. All right. Let's get in position. Get ready for those halos. All right. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Good. Keep going. Alternating sides. All right. Let's see. Oh, maybe he's having issues with his computer. All right. Keep going with your halos. No slacking here. Keep going. Work bringing your arms all the way around your head. There you go. Did you get better connection, Pavel?
Yeah.
All right, good.
On my watch.
Technology. Good, keep going. Keep breathing. Let me check the time here. Whoop, keep it almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, transition over to the bent over alternating offset rows. Going from one hip to the other. Keep it going. In that hip hinge position, make sure you're pulling all the way to your hip. That part's key. Pull to your hip as best as you can. Keep it going. Pulling to that one side. Should start to engage the muscles of your obliques, kicking in just a little bit harder. Good. Keep going. Make sure you maintain that flat back position the entire time as you're pulling. Good. Good. You're almost there. Less than 20 seconds left. 15 seconds. All right. 10 seconds. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to your single arm overhead press. And let's go. Push up over your head. Keep that elbow in front. Work up those delts. Work those triceps. Work on keeping your torso as vertical as possible. This too will start to engage your core. I like to engage core with pretty much everything. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Good. Keep going. Keep moving. If the weight's starting to feel a little bit hard, a little bit heavy, maybe it's time to lighten the load a little bit. Maybe it's time to start taking a little bit of a break. If you're still not feeling work too hard, you probably need to pick a heavier weight for the next round. Wherever you're at, try to find that amount of work that's going to challenge you. 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to the prone military press. whether that be on the ground or in the chair. In the chair, we're leaning forward, lift the elbow up, and then reach the arm out as far as you can, and then bring it back to that lifted position, and then back down. Alternating sides, lift the other arm up, reach out as far as you can, and then back down. If you're in the chair and you got super good balance, you can try doing both arms at the same time. Just don't fall out of your chair. Reach, tap, and then back down. Both arms up, reach, tap them, and back down. Good. Keep it up, keep going. If you're doing these on the ground, lift up, reach, and then back to your side. Lift the arms and face up off the ground. Stay looking at the ground. Reach, and then back down. Keep going. Keep breathing. Leaning forward. Reach out as far as you can. Don't fall over though. So this is why I recommend alternating sides if balance can be an issue. Reach out. Keep going. Almost there, you guys. Keep going. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Almost. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Take another breather. All right. How are people doing?
Hey, Brent.
Yo.
You know what I'm noticing?
What?
I'm adding I added my crunches to doing the ones a military. How did you say it? Military.
The military press?
Yeah, I added my crunches so that way my stomach gets a workout, but also my arms.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to get your core involved.
I'm sitting down doing this, and it's like it's working.
All right. Well, I can't see exactly how you're doing it, so I'm not sure about it, but whatever works for you. All right, good. How are people feeling? You guys ready for the next round?
Sure.
I think so. Let's get one more round in today. All right.
One more round.
For this last round, remember, slow yourself down if you need to. But if you feel like you need a challenge, let's challenge yourself for this last round. Get in position, grab your moderate to light weights for those W's, and let's get started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Start in a diamond, finish in your W. Diamond to W. Diamond to W. Keep it up. Keep going. Work on opening up the front of your chest. As you lift up, get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. If you're a little fatigued now, this is the time to really dial it in and focus. Work on getting that engagement of those stability muscles, your rotator cuff, your parascapular muscles, that lower trap that everyone talks about in physical therapy all the time. Anyone who's ever been to physical therapy for shoulder problems probably has heard all kinds of things about the lower trap. It's a beautiful muscle. Keep going. Keep breathing. We're almost there. Less than 15 seconds left. Keep going. Keep breathing. All right. Less than 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Halos. If you're using a heavier weight, grab that heavier weight. If you're using the same weights, use those same weights. And rotate the weight around your head and alternate sides. Keep going. Make sure that you are still rotating the weight around your head, not your head around the weight. Keep going. Keep moving. Stay as tall as possible as you're doing this. Maintain good posture while you're working. Keep going. Keep breathing. We're almost there. Keep going. Whew. Good. Got 10 seconds left. Home stretch, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to that bent over, alternating offset row. Make sure that you maintain this flat back position if you're in standing. Same thing in sitting, actually. And pull to your hip, alternating sides. Good. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Get that squeeze between your shoulder blades. Good. Maintain that flat back orientation as best as you can. Same thing in seated. Keep that hinged hips, flat back, pulling from one side to the other. Good. Almost there. Keep it going. Good. You got 10 seconds left. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition to your single arm overhead press. Get in position up tall and push that weight over your head. Keep your elbow pointed in front, especially now that you're getting tired. Work on good form here. That's number one, always. Keep your elbow pointing forward as best as you can. Feel that burn in your shoulders. Keep going. Woo. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. All right. And let's get moving. Good. All right. Keep that elbow point forward as best as you can. Keep breathing. But remember, if you need to take a break right now. Slow it down. Lighten your load. Focus on moving well for these last few exercises. Good. 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Let's transition over to that prone military press. Let's get in position. You can lighten the load, take the weights away, lift up, and then reach. Touch those arms and back down. Lift up, keep your forearms parallel to the ground, touch your thumbs together, and back down. Lift up, reach, and back down. Keep it going. Keep breathing. If you're in the chair, same thing applies. If you're starting to get a little tired, take away those weights. And then work that form. Hinging forward and then reaching out as far as you can, looking down at the ground, and then back down. Lift one arm up, reach as far as you can, and then bring it back in. If you got more core control, take your hands off your lap, lift your arms out off the sides, keep your forearms parallel, reach forward as far as you can, touch your thumbs, back together. Don't fall out of your chair. Keep going. Reach, and then back down. The more hinged you can be, the more it's going to challenge your muscles. But like I said, don't fall out of your chair. It's bad luck. Good. Keep going. We're almost there, guys. 15 seconds left. Good. Keep going. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All righty. Woo. All right, unmute you guys. All right, how is everyone doing right now?
I'm stuck to the floor. I can't move.
Someone's stuck to the floor.
I got myself stuck to the floor.
Well, that wasn't the objective of today, but I would say good job. You worked hard. All right, so it is 6:23. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to really crank out one more round.
One more round. One more round.
Does anyone else want one more speed round?
Yes.
Speed round? Speed round? Okay, we'll do speed round. We're going to do 30 seconds at each one, 15 seconds for our half and half exercises, all right? So let's get in position. Let's get that speed round in. Grab your moderate to light weights. Let's get working. Get in position. Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Diamond W's. Working on those W's. Just a little bit more work. Burn those calories. Earn your dinner tonight. There you go. Keep going. Keep breathing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Halos. Whatever weight you're using for your halos. Bring it up to your face and then bring that weight around your head. Alternate sides. Good. And let's go. Let's move. Speed round here. We're cutting the times in half. but I still want you guys to be moving well. That is always number one. Move well before you move a lot. And then once you move well, move a lot moving well. Good. Keep going. Good work, you guys. Almost there. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Transition to your bent over, offset alternating rows, whatever order of words I mumbled together. And pull from one side to the other. Let's go. Keep your back flat as you're pulling, side to side. Pull to your hip. There we go. Keep it moving, you guys. Let's go. Keep your back flat, remember. That's key here. Almost there. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. Keep squeezing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition over to your single arm overhead press. Elbow in front and push up overhead. Good. Let's go. Keep that torso upright. Keep pushing. Keep your elbow in front. Keep breathing. That's key. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Switch sides. All right. And push. Keep going. Try to keep your form as perpendicular to the ground as you can. Keep breathing. Almost there. Keep going. Keep breathing. Keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition to the ground or lean forward in your chair for those prone military presses. Let's go. Lift up and reach. And back down. Lift up and then reach as far. Touch your thumbs together and back down. Keep going. Keep breathing. Home stretch, you guys. Almost there. Keep going. Reach and then back down. Lift up. Reach. Back down. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Done. All righty. That was a solid speed round.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, everybody. Good job, everybody. How are people feeling?
Good.
Are you
Feel like
sore
you
yet?
earned your dinner. All right. So you guys did 29 and a half minutes, 29 minutes and 34 seconds
Ooh.
of work today.
Okay.
Great work.
Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, that's more than I do in
So-
basketball. How is that possible?
They don't work you hard enough in basketball. You got to train harder if you want to win.
I guess that. Jeez.
Yeah. Win at all costs. All right. Be ruthless. All right. So does anyone have any questions on what we did in our workout today?
So to do the video that we did right now is gonna be on YouTube, correct?
Yeah, I post it the same night usually.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes some time for me to edit it, but it'll be up there.
Okay, cause I some like probably Sunday after my meeting on Sunday I want to be able to work out. So.
Yeah, definitely. You can always pull up an old workout from the past.
Cool.
Good,
Cool
good.
beans.
Well, you guys have an excellent evening. Have something delicious for dinner, and I'll see you guys on Friday.
Thanks, Brandon.
All
Take
right.
care.
See you
Thank
Friday.
you.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah.